formulae in Form 4 textbook. So let's go through. For chapter 2, let's go to chapter 2 and do revision. The important formula is negative b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So please bear in mind that not all the formula will be given in exam. So you need to try to memorize the formula. For chapter 2, this is the important formula that you must know. So this is formula number 1. Okay, for formula number 2 is at the chapter 4. For chapter 4, we have many formulas. We have indices, we have surds and logarithm for chapter 4, right? So let's go through all the formula. This is formula number 2. I'm going to list out how many formula that you need to know. Number 2 is the indices. Okay, when you multiply with the base the same, so it can be written as the one base only, and then you plus with the power, right? So this is one of the important formula that you must know. Number 2. Number 3, when divide, you must minus, right? Number 4 is when multiply with a bracket, you can multiply the power mn like this. Number 5, surd a times surd b is surd ab 1 surd, right? 2 in 1. Number 6 is when you divide the surd, you can just combine the surd and divide. So we have 6 formula already. Number 7 is about the logarithm. When you multiply, you have to plus. So this is a very important formula for product law. So when multiply, plus, right? So this is formula number 7. For formula number 8 is when divide with one base here, you have to split into 2 terms and minus log base a m over n. So you have to write log base a m minus log base a n. Number 9, when there is a power, the power can be bring to the in front. This is called power law. This is called quotient law. This is power law. And number 10 is changing base. So when change a base a to new base c, so we have to write like this. This is b on top a, b on top compared to a, so we will do the same. So make sure you know how to change a base. So we have 10 formula that you must know so far. So all the formula are important and you must know how to use the formula. Chapter 5, arithmetic progression. For progression, we have arithmetic and geometric progression. For the formula number 11 is Tn, the nth term. Tn equal to a plus n minus 1d, right? N term. For sum for the first n term for arithmetic progression is n over 2 with a bracket 2a plus n minus 1. There's another bracket here, d. Right? A is the first term, d is a common difference. Formula number 13 is actually from here. With 2a we can write as a plus n minus 1d, and this is your last term or Tn. So Sn equal to n over 2 bracket a plus l. When the first term and last term given, we will use formula 13. This one is we don't have the last term. No last term. So we will start from the first term and the common difference. Okay, for number 12, you have to find the common difference and the first term. For the formula 13, you will use it when you have the first term and the last term and you don't have to find the common difference. Formula for geometric progression, number 14. Geometric progression, the n term is Tn equal to ar n minus 1. For geometric progression, sum for the first n term, it depends on the magnitude of the r. If r less than 1, we will use 1 minus r. 1 is here. 1 minus r. If the r is more than 1, we will use r minus 1. Right? R minus 1. So there is a difference between the r more than 1 or r less 1. So number 17 is the sum to infinity, and this one it will be happen to r less than 1 only. So the formula is first term over 1 minus r, and the condition is r must be less than 1. So we have 17 formulas so far. For the next topic is chapter 7. For chapter 7, we have coordinate geometry. Divisor of the line segment is we call as ratio theorem also. So in order to find the point for the divisor of a line segment, you can use this formula, number 18, nx1 plus mx2 over m plus n, and then ny1 plus my2 over m plus n. So bear in mind that if here nx1, here will be ny1, alright, and then if you change to another one, let's say you change to x2, here will be y2, here will be plus plus, right, remember? Alright, number 19 is area of the triangle in point in coordinate. So that is how you write the formula. Remember, there is a modulus. There is a modulus. Area must be always positive, so we will put the modulus. Either you put the modulus here, we can put the modulus inside here, right here, modulus. Area must be always positive, right? Okay, so modulus always be there. And how you multiply, you should use a bracket here. It's very common that we will use a bracket, minus, and here is plus all the way. Okay, and here must have a modulus. Here also must have a modulus. If it is quadrilateral, we can use it also the same. So this is number 19, area of triangle and area of the quadrilateral. Additional few points, right? Okay, for vector, the formula will be magnitude. This is the magnitude of the vector. We will use some sort like Pythagoras theorem. So this is formula number 21. 22 is unit vector in the given direction. In the given direction. So we always use a vector, and then there is a cap here, right? Then this is a vector over the magnitude of the vector. This is called unit vector in the given direction. This is 22, formula 22. So please bear in mind, for the latest SPM exam, they give you a few formula less than around 25. So many of the formula are not given. So you have to study and memorize the formula. Chapter 9, solution of triangle. We have 23 now. 23. This is a sine rule. 24. This is a cosine rule. Cosine rule can be written in three ways, right? Can be written in three ways. And then this is the area of the triangle. Area of triangle. So we can use half AB sine C, or half AC sine B, or half BC sine A. And 28 is totally a new formula, whereby we call as Heron's formula is square root of S times with the S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. So the S means is actually the A plus B plus C or over 2. Is actually semi of the perimeter. ABC are the length. A plus B plus C as the total length. We call it perimeter of the triangle, and we have to divide by 2 to get an S. Okay, this is called Heron formula. Heron formula is a new formula, okay? You must know. Okay, 29 is formula for the index number. Basic formula is index number. You can use a quantity or you can use a price. And 30 is the composite index, sum of the index number times the weightages over total weightages. And then we have about 30 formula for form 4, right? I'm going to share with you how about form 5. So altogether we have 30 formula that is important for form 4. So please go through the formula before you go for exam. Alright, so let's go through again. This is formula for finding the roots when you can't factorize. Number 1, right? This is number 1. Finding roots, solve the quadratic equation. Number 2 is the index, right? Indices, multiply become plus, and then divide become minus, and then the power mn, right? In fact, we will have one more is a m times bm is equal to abm. Alright, if divide ab m here, we can write as a over bm. Okay, this is also the formula that you must know. For the third, you can combine. If multiply, divide. For log, multiply become plus. Bear in mind you have to write the base twice. If divide, you have to minus. If there is a power, you bring power to in front. This is a changing base. Progression is an n term. This is a Sn. For the last term not given, this one last term given. For GP, this is a Tn. And this is sum for the first n term when the r less than 1. And then this is for r more than 1. And notice that this sum to infinity is from here by letting this 0, right? Sum to infinity. So let's go to the next topic, which is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, we have ratio theorem or divisor of line segment, which is 18, area of triangle, which is like this, area of quadrilateral, and then we have vectors, magnitude of vectors, and then unit vector in the given direction. And for solution of triangle, we have sine rule, we have cosine rule that can be written in 3 ways, and area of triangle can be written in 3 ways. And Heron's formula, don't forget, this is square root. Okay, when the perimeter given, we can find the area of triangle. And the last topic is index number. Price index, we can use a quantity for the specific year over the base year. And then we can use a price for the specific year over the base year times 100. And composite index must have the line on top of the I. Is summation of index number times weightage over total weightage. That's all my sharing about all the 30 formula for Form 4 syllabus. I will share with you the Form 5 formula in my next video. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day.